It starts every day around 6 a.m.
Go up, check the pins, make sure every animal is walking, make sure there's water in the water tank, and then make sure the bunk are completely empty. Clean water makes them consume more. If you don't have clean water, you'll see the consumption on their feed go down.
I'm told it's the attention to detail and making sure the feeding process is at the same time in the same way every day that makes these cows so happy and healthy. Consistency is probably the number one thing for any animal. Same time every day. No matter if it rains, snows. If it snows out, you better get up and move the snow. If it's got to be 3 o'clock in the morning, make sure the snow's moved and get those cattle fed at 6 or 7 o'clock. And Brad and Shauna Feddersen tell me it isn't easy balancing work, life on the farm, and raising 2 children who they say also enjoy helping out. It's a hard thing to do because you want to provide your family with tangible things. They don't mean anything, but you want them to have a good life, and it's a hard balance to do, spend time with your kids and then take care of that farm. Last month, their Wagyu ribeye took home the national title of Grand Reserve Champion in the Triple Crown Steak Challenge. Their product won Best Taste, Tenderness, and Health Benefits.
With Wagyu, you hear a lot of talk about marbling, and what that is that intramuscular fat, and you can see the little lines, and they kind of judge it and grade it based on the color of the fat. The whiter, the better. And then, this one's easier to see. And the fineness of the marbling is important, versus bigger chunks. So like this is a good example of really fine marbling. The fat's real white. So this, it's a higher quality, and all those things lend to flavor and tenderness and taste. And the family tells me growing an award-winning product all starts with having a relaxed cow in the field.
There's hundreds of cattle feeders across the state of Iowa, but here at Feddersens, I'm told that the key to keeping their cows relaxed and happy are these horses.
Using horses, they'll come right up the horse. You can walk them in, they're not running. When you use on foot or four-wheeler, it just gets them amped up. So it's just another expense you have when you have Wagyus with the tack and the horses. It's not cheap, but if you want to maintain the quality meat you're getting, that's why we're hitting the goals that we're hitting.
And if you're thinking, why would a family in Anthon be inspired to break into the national Wagyu beef market, Brad Feddersen says, why not?
They go, Iowa, Wagyu, Iowa. I said, where else do you think it's going to come from? We got the best grain here, we've got the best hay, we've got the distillers. I'm proud to we're producing right here, and these guys really don't know what they're getting.
Because before the pandemic, Brad says his cows were fetching thousands of dollars each, the cuts of steak selling for more than $100 each at restaurants in cities like New York and Los Angeles.
The cattle were leaving, we sold them as live animals to a buyer, and then they went off to restaurants in big cities. And so we had a load go out in January, a load go out in February. We were all excited. After 2 years of taking care of them, it was happening. We're finally getting some money back, yay. And then COVID happened, and all the restaurants closed. And so no more buying cattle because he didn't have anywhere to go with it. So Brad's like, what are we going to do? We're feeding them every day. This isn't like a shoe that you can put on the shelf and wait it out. I mean, we got to figure something out.
So they went online, and Shauna works full-time for Acer, formerly Gateway Computers. So the internet was no stranger to her. But she says diving into the world of website building, marketing, and online sales was no easy task. But they say it's paid off. And in addition to selling their product online and shipping across the country, the family is now selling their product directly to Siouxlanders.
For the holidays, the Sioux City Downtown Partners put together a small business Saturdays, I think is what it's called, where business owners are letting small businesses like us use their space.